Have you ever cooked beef cheeks sous vide? If not, watch this video, put that on your to-do list because it's gonna blow your mind. If you have, we're gonna do something a little different today. We're going to sous vide beef cheeks once and savor it in 3 completely different ways, including a classic beef cheeks with red wine sauce, delicious Korean beef lettuce wraps, and an authentic Thai beef salad. Once you've got sous vide beef cheeks on hand, these 3 meals can be assembled in 15 minutes to 30 minutes max. In this video, we will cover how to sous vide beef cheeks and how to make these 3 different meals. So make sure you stick around, it's gonna be good. First off, a few words on beef cheeks that might interest you. Did you know that cattle make about 30,000 chewing movements per day? As chewing muscles, the cheeks are subject to heavy strain and are heavily infused by connective tissues, and the meat contains a thick strip of collagen. Due to the meat structure, several hours of cooking are necessary in order to turn this firm, connective tissue-rich cheek meat into a butter-tender flavor bomb. This is because it's only through long, slow braising at low temperatures that the collagen transforms into creamy, melting gelatin, making the beef cheeks tender and juicy and developing distinctly intense flavor. Okay, let me sum it up for you. So the cooking keywords here are long hours and low temperatures. It sounds like it's the perfect candidate for sous vide, right? To prepare the beef cheeks, you don't need to do much. You can choose to trim them if you prefer, or not to trim them because most of the connective tissues melts away during the long hours of cooking anyway. In terms of seasoning, it's like painting. You don't need many colors. Red, blue, yellow, white, black are pretty much all you need. With these 5 essential colors, you can create beautiful paintings. But if you want more vibrant colors, you can mix 2 or 3 essential colors together to achieve that. If you think about it, the same actually applies to cooking as well. You don't need to add much with good quality of ingredients. In this case, it's our beef cheeks. Basic salt and pepper is enough. The taste of the natural flavor shines right through. But if you desire more, the perfectly sous vide beef cheeks can be turned into several different cuisines. Did I mention that they're all gonna be ready in just 15 minutes also? No, I'm not kidding. This is what we're doing in this video. In fact, I've been doing sous vide meal prep this way for a few years now. Want to know more? Check out this video up here. For now, let's look at the best time and temperature to sous vide beef cheeks. I did some research since I hadn't cooked beef cheeks very often before and they're not in my cookbook, and I found a fascinating Reddit thread where somebody did an in-depth experiment on 6 different time and temperature combinations for the sous vide beef cheeks. He also had his friends come over to taste test the results, and the winning combination was, hands down, 180 degrees Fahrenheit for 9 hours. And that's at 82 Celsius. I've included the link to the full experiment in the description below. Therefore, we will follow suit, preheating the water to 180 degrees Fahrenheit. I've got about 5 pounds of beef cheeks here. I season them with a generous amount of salt and a pinch of ground black pepper on both sides. Because I planned for 3 different meals, I'm preparing 3 custom cut sous vide bags with 2 pieces in each bag. Add 3 cloves of garlic and some fresh herbs in each bag, followed by a little bit olive oil. Vacuum seal the bags and they're ready to go. When it comes to sous vide meal prepping, I highly recommend vacuum sealing the food as it keeps it fresh for longer and freezes easily. Once the water is ready, drop them into the water, making sure the cheeks are fully submerged. Set the timer for 9 hours. You also want to cover the sous vide container to prevent water from evaporating. Okay, the beef cheeks are perfectly cooked. If you don't use them immediately, transfer them directly into an ice water bath to cool before refrigerating. Now let's get to the most exciting part, the 3 meals. Meal number 1, sous vide beef cheeks with red wine sauce. Cooking this dish using the traditional method takes about 3 to 4 hours. Since we've got our sous vide beef cheeks pre-cooked, this classic and gourmet dish comes together in less than 30 minutes. Here are the ingredients you will need for 2 servings. Now let's cook! First, we want to give our beef cheeks a quick sear. I've got a bag of sous vide beef cheeks. There are 2 pieces in the bag. Because beef cheeks contain collagen, and the juice gelatinizes quickly, especially in the fridge. What we want to do is to briefly warm it up in some warm water or in a sous vide bath at around 100 Fahrenheit. and so the gelatin melts away into a liquid again. Now we can easily pat our beef cheeks dry and set the juice aside. We're gonna use that shortly. Here we go. Butter. Some onions. Carrots. For the red wine, I'm using Merlot here. You can use Cabernet Sauvignon or Pinot Noir. Those wines reduces nicely in the sauce. Beef cheeks sous vide makes the most wonderful juice. As the connective tissues and collagen break down during the slow cooking process, they form this thick, rich, and deeply flavorful broth, which you definitely should keep. With that in your sauce, you don't need a thickening agent. If that's not enough juice from your bag, you can add beef broth to make up the required amount. Bunch of fresh herbs. I have thyme, oregano here. I ran out of bay leaves. You can also use fresh rosemary. You want to tie the herbs all together so it's easy to remove after cooking. Mushrooms. You want to cut the vegetables into about the same size so they will cook evenly. You can also add potatoes if you want. You will find the link to the full recipe in the description below. You can also make the red wine sauce first and sous vide the pre-seared beef cheeks in the sauce for 9 hours. So what happens is that the beef cheeks and the sauce, together with the vegetables, are going into the same bag to sous vide for an even more enhanced flavor. However, if you want to do that, remember to let the beef cheeks chill after searing, and then you also want to let the red wine sauce chill for several hours before you put everything together into one bag. There are a lot of waiting hours involved, and you don't get to eat the vegetables. You're gonna have to cook a vegetable separately in order to have a balanced meal. Since this is a street smart kitchen, and we're all about efficiency and smart cooking, so we make our red wine sauce after sous vide cooking the beef cheeks. Look at that! You still get an absolutely amazing classic dish. The best part? It's ready in 30 minutes. Serve it over mashed potatoes or mashed cauliflower if you want to go for low carb. Garnish with fresh herbs, and voila! See? Look at that! The meat is fork tender and it's going to melt in your mouth. So good. Alright, let's move on to meal number 2, Korean beef lettuce wraps. This one is super quick to put together. First, we're gonna make a Korean beef sauce. It's gonna take 5 minutes. You can use it as a dressing. That's what we're gonna do with our lettuce wraps here. It's also a fantastic marinade. You can marinate your beef cheeks in the sauce prior to sous vide cooking. If you use a different cut of beef, slice it, marinate it, and do a quick stir fry. It's amazing. Now the sauce is ready. Slice some sous vide beef cheeks, radish, tomatoes, prepare some fresh mint leaves, and chopped green onions. Let's assemble. Check it out. Oh my god, I can eat this every day. The recipe link to these Korean beef lettuce wraps is in the description below. Last but not least, meal number 3, Thai beef salad. Just like meal number 2, this authentic Thai dish is ready in 15 minutes. If you like Asian food, you are in for a treat. Similarly, let's make the dressing first. I use tamari, fish sauce, coconut aminos, so it's gluten-free with no refined sugar, but bold flavors. For the salad, here's what you need. To assemble the salad, prepare a large serving plate. First layer is the chopped lettuce. Cherry tomatoes go on top. Then sliced cucumbers. Lots of fresh basil, cilantro, and mint. Put the sliced sous vide beef cheeks on top. Drizzle with the dressing. And don't forget the roasted peanuts. Look at this. I can't even, oh god. Well, here you have it. Sous vide beef cheeks once and savor them in 3 different ways. The 3 dishes we just made are just the tip of the iceberg. There's so many things you could do with sous vide beef cheeks. Let's see. Beef tacos, burrito balls. How about Vietnamese beef with vermicelli? Oh, those Taiwanese style beef noodle soup or Sichuan style beef noodle soup for the winter. Oh boy. My mouth is watering as those dishes pop into my head, so I'm gonna stop here now. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more sous vide meal prep videos like this one, with sous vide something once, kind of turn it into different meals, that kind of thing, leave a comment below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.